How you doing? How long has it been? Let's not talk about it. Let us not talk about it. Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of simmers, mostly game changers, that have done this, the tier maker, and I'm like, you know what? I want to give it a try. I want to give it a try because I'm not a game changer. Not whining. It's completely fine. I'm nowhere near eligible for that. But I'm like, just from a normal player, how would I rate the Sim4 packs? And I'll start out by saying I do have all the packs because I have OCD. You know, they tell us in advance when they're coming out. I try to save and put things together so I can do it. Plus, as you guys know, I do have the Let's Build a Save file going on my channel. And I don't build everything myself, but I can empty the worlds and bring them back up with different like lots and townies and stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at, these are all the expansion packs, I believe, and stuff packs and game packs and these things. So I edited, and shout out to Viva YT. This is her tier maker. I think the original was done by the yellow guy. Spring Sims. Yes. Yeah, because he loves yellow. It's his color. So I went ahead and changed up the names. So there was like need it, love it, blah, blah, blah. And it was like red down to green, but I changed it from green to red. So simpin' hard means it is a must. You need it. I kind of wish I could have put MC Command Center in here, but yeah. Then there's Yas, you know, really digging it. It's lit. Okay, okay. Then you have it is what it is. Like, it's there. Whatever means, I don't care. I don't know her means I do not use it. I do not care for it. So let's go ahead and start off with Simpin' Hard. The first one is, of course, the base game. We need the base game to live, right? In order to play the game. We need it. I'll leave it at that. There's bugs, there's stuff, there's whatever. It could do more. Absolutely. Some of these should have been incorporated in these, but it's not, so I'm not going to cry about that. So I am simping hard for the base game because I need it for almost everything. So the next pack, I believe, or the first expansion pack is Get to Work. This is Get to Work, and I am 90% CC user, so all these things I don't use. This one came with, you know, the active careers where you can go be a doctor, go be a detective, go be a mad scientist. I don't really play with all these things, so, you know, yeah, aliens and stuff, not my thing. The retail system came out where you can own like bakeries and things like that. Not my forte. And I like to decorate a lot, so I'm just looking here to see, do I use any of the decorating stuff in here? I use this and I use this, and I play with unlock everything, whatever that's called. So yeah, I don't have to earn any of those. So for this, for me, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so the next one that we have on the agenda, I do believe in terms of game pack, is Get Together. So Get Together came with Windenburg, and Windenburg is an amazing world. I think it's based on Europe or something like that. And since I do the Let's Build a Save file where I redo the worlds, I'm gonna say almost 90% of all the worlds, I definitely not need it or whatever, but it's important to me. Oh, that's what these came in. I use this dress sometime as a heavily CC creator. I don't use those hairs. Blah, blah, blah. I use this, but I love Windenburg. I love it. And this is where you can do clubs and stuff. And I use clubs a lot in my private gameplay. Like, you can mold, and I use the DJ stuff. Okay, I like this. You can mold your game so good from just using, oh crap, is this Get to Work? Is this Get Together? Yeah, let's Get Together. I'm gonna say that this is lit. I don't use many of the other things. Don't say it's lit. But you can use clubs for so many things. And Windenburg is so pretty. But I don't care for the cast, but I'll never care for none of the cast items in here. So I'm going to leave it at it's lit for now. Okay? So the next one on the docket is City Living. It is City Living, that's right. I like City Living. I love San Myshuno. I like the festivals. I absolutely love the apartment. About 2 months after this came out, or probably 3 weeks, I got a mod to reduce that noise and everything because it's so annoying. I love the cultural stuff that's in here. I do use them sometimes. Don't use the hairs. And I like the shirt. I use that sometime with my CC. Build buy modes. Well, you need these things to build apartments. And I love decorating apartments. And the karaoke. Oh my gosh, I love the karaoke. I like things that my Sims can get out of the house and go do. So, you know what? As far as City Living is concerned, I do like it. And I'm going to say, yes. Yes. Okay. So, the next expansion pack that we're going to look at is... we're going to look at cats and dogs. Okay, I can't keep anything alive except my daughter. I had fishes, rest in peace. But this is where you can create cats and dogs. I know a lot of people wanted like all the animals and stuff, but I was okay with cats and dogs. And oh my god, Brindleton Bay. I love that world. I love that world. I love that world. In the Let's Build a Safe file, that was one of my favorite worlds to put together. And I love that we can dress up the dogs and personalize them and make them, you know. I love it. I really do love this pack. I really, really do like cats and dogs. And I came into the Sims franchise. I was like a Sims free play girl for the longest. But I'm going to say this is a yas. I'm not simping hard for it, but I really love it, and I love the world. But as I was saying, I did not come into the Sims like, oh, I'm a Sims 2 this and a Sims 3. I started in Sims 3 with Island Living. No, Isla Paradiso. Yeah, that's where I fell in love with it, and then I came in. So the Sims 4 is really where my, like, you know, heart is and stuff. But I'm okay with cats and dogs. I really am. Okay. So what is the next one? Seasons. Jesus. Ooh, seasons. Do we need to go over it? It didn't have any world, but it brought in like the different weather, the calendar, the holidays, and I love creating my own holidays. Like I create Mother's Day, I create Father's Day, of course using mods and stuff, build mode items. I love, oh my gosh, I love these. And I love the decorating of the holidays and everything. I'm not even gonna waste any more time because Seasons is simping hard. I love the thunderstorms and I like the hard snow. Oh my god, I just hit my headset. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, I really do like that. So let's not waste time. Let's move on. Get famous. And again, guys, this is just my opinion from someone who just plays it daily. If it doesn't have to reflect, you know, for yourself, but just to give you an idea. Now, get famous. I can't stand the celebrity system. I can say, oh, you can't talk to me because I'm so, yeah, I can't. And I didn't get into this too much because it does have bugs. I liked this jumper and these here's, this is just not my cup of tea. It is not. However, it came with Del Sol Valley, and Del Sol Valley has, aside from Island Living, I think that is the most beautiful world. There is a lot that is in Del Sol Valley that is the most beautiful lot in the entire game. Yes, even over Island Living, it's the most beautiful lot. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. So that being said, I don't need it. I don't, but for the world, I'm gonna just say it's lit. Or is it a yas? It's lit. It's really the world. It's lit. It's lit for me. Okay, so next it looks like it's Island Living, And just spoke about that. Sulani, gorgeous. I'm also from the Caribbean, Iriesimmer, Irie. So this has a soft spot for me. I love the water, I love the swimming and stuff, but this game was, there's so many things they could do to make this better because the mermaids do nothing. I'm not an occult person, but I can tolerate a mermaid. Like, yes, I'm going to the beach and the different activities and the dolphins. I'm also a Pisces, so dolphins just hit me another way. The Creative Sim stuff, I love the swimsuits that came with this. Oh my gosh, I love the swimsuits that came with this. And even like this dress. Yes, I do like it. And for a predominantly alpha user, I can use some of these with the mesh and the, yes. You know what? I do love this. And I do love the world, the build mode items. I do love the Caribbean flair with the meshes. And oh, there's a breadfruit tree. I thought that only in my country we had breadfruit tree, but yes, opened my eyes. So without further ado, island living is going to be simping hard for me. Yes, I do. Okay, so next we move on to Discover University. I don't think I've fully played through this. I probably played through 80% because it was just too hard. And then I discovered the mods to make it easier. So you can quickly do your homework. You can also have a lifestyle out of school. But I remember when we were doing the Let's Build a Save file to, you know, get the new dorms and stuff here. It was good. The clothes, yeah. Even like the soccer thing, which in my country we call football. I haven't really done that much, but I think it's good. I can't really be fair with this. And then the robots, yeah, I'm not into that. And they brought us the ping pong table. Why not a pool table? You know what I mean? But it has a nice new world, and anything that gives me an opportunity to redo lots and stuff is good. These, I've never seen this leggings before. Oh, wow. I really haven't been in here much, have I? I've used this dress, like on my more mature Sims. I have, and you can graduate and it accelerates your career. So Discover University, it is what it is. Yeah, to each his own. Okay, so next let us move on to the next one, which is Eco Lifestyle. And I love Eco Lifestyle. The decor, let's just go to build mode because you know how I feel about cast. These items are my style. I do love it. Like, you can modernize it, you can make it contemporary, decorating with these things, and it comes with, you know, being able to sustain yourself off the land. The wallpapers are some of the most beautiful in my eyes. I love this little bit. I love that self-sufficiency aspect of it, and you can build your own furniture. Look at this thing. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love the curves. I had a mini let's play on it. I really love this. Like this, I really do love Eco Lifestyle. You can do over your world and make it cleaner. So I am simping hard for... Am I simping hard? No, it's a yes. Yes, I love it. Okay, so final expansion. Well, not final. Snowy Escape. Okay, so this world, is it always snowing here? It gives you a new world, and for that, it already gets 3 points. The hairs and stuff that it come with, I really don't know. And I hate the winter outfit, the snow outfit it gave. No, I like that shoes though. Because why does it have to be so big and bulky? Like, I've been to Japan, and I don't see nobody dressed like this crazy way. Some of the clothes, they are good, but yeah, it is what it is. Build mode items, I'm not a builder, so I can't really fully appreciate this, but I like that a new cultural experience is in the game. I really do like that. And you can go snowboarding. I did it quite a few times, but it's not repeatable. But what I love this for is that in my personal save, I do make a lot of these rentals. Most of it is just rentals, so people can come here and just, my Sims can come here, relax. And I like the springs and stuff. So it's for me, like, let's just say, it is what it is. But it has a new world. it has a new world, so that's how it fell here and not in whatever. So yes. Okay, so next one is the last expansion pack we got just recently, which is Cottage Living. Cottage Living gives you cows, and you can also do the, whatchamacallit, the simple living where you have to like grow your own crops and stuff. I absolutely love that. I love that. And also it's a new world. Speaking of which, the Let's Build a Save File update will be coming out soon, maybe next weekend or so, where we'll do the different communities as we always do and make them, you know, do them over, get some new townies, and now we can build ponds and we got chickens. And I like some of these outfits because it do fit the, you know, the style of the cottage experience, like country life. Why wasn't it called like country life? I don't know. But the build mode items, like, download it from the gallery. I like what people can do, but I like country modern, so this isn't really for me. Hey Harry did an like a modern, it's Hey Harry and Felix did a modern take on the country living items, which is great. This personally for me is not it, but I do also like the stalls and stuff where we can go pick. You know what, I like this pack, I really do like it, but for my personal gameplay, what I do, where is it? This is a chicken. I think it's lit. For my personal gameplay, what I do is I don't necessarily have them live in Hanford and Bagley. They live elsewhere, but with the same lifestyle. Okay, so we're done with expansion packs, and I'm 16 minutes in. I don't think there's a lot I will need to crop out of this, but let's move forward. Next, we are going to move on to game packs. And, oh, I thought we would have had more. Anyways, Outdoor Retreat. Outdoor Retreat was the first game pack that we received where you can go camping and stuff. I don't like bugs in real life, nor in my game. But I can tell you that about a year or so ago, I really took a family on vacation here for about a week. We can go to the hidden world where we see the, is it a hermit? Yeah. And I collected all insects, and you know, I wish we could go like canoeing and things like that. We're getting some refresh game packs. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but I have come to appreciate this. And in the Let's Build a Save file, you know, you can do some nice rentals and log cabin. And now that with season being here, it can just be nicer, and it came with tents and the cooler and stuff. So it's very understated to a lot of people, but I have a sincere appreciation for it. So for that reason, I'm gonna say it's lit. I know this is not a popular opinion, but it still give your sim something to do. What I did in one of my personal gameplays, when I say personal gameplays, that's mainly what I do, is that I have like a school camping trip, and you know, create from the get-together clubs. You see how they all fall in line. From the clubs, you create a set of friends that is going on this camping trip, and one of the things to do is to go look for bugs and go do this, and yeah, so your creativity is key. Now let us move on to spa day. Now, if you guys have been watching my Let's Build a Save File series, how many times have I plugged this? Every time I plug it, take a sip of something. I love spas. Some people have forgotten about spas even before this refresh came out, and the refresh, focus Tasha. So I always love spas, and in almost every single world that I've made for that save file, take a sip, I have a spa, because I love my Sims coming out of the house and having things to do. And for me, personal gameplay, a lot of my things like will have like a ladies club or a housewives club or just like girlfriends club. And one of the things we do is do spa activities. You know what I mean? The yoga, the meditation, the sauna. I've always loved it. Some of the creative sim item like this hairstyle, love it a lot. Even though it is Maxis, I like it. And I like some of the, you know, the swimsuits and the outfits. This top, I use it a lot mixed with my Alpha CC and using the robes, the spa items, amazing. I like them. Again, these like chandeliers and stuff in like your modern rich Sims house. Yes, this bamboo, absolutely love it. I normally mix that bamboo with, where are the candle things? There's a candle thing, like a stand with a lot. This, I use this a lot, and like I'll put the bamboos behind it. Yes, it's pretty. And the fish tank. This game pack, even before the refresh, and you guys can go back on my video and look at the save file. I love freaking spas. So I personally have been simping for spa day for a long time. And with the refresh, I'm going to get another tier up here made. I'll be like, oh my God, I love it so much. And put it up there. Because, yes. Okay, moving along. Dine Out. Now, this is another controversial one because it is buggy. I will admit, it is very buggy. But again, in my safe world, everywhere has a restaurant because IRL, and I like to play realistically. I am not an occult fan. I know others are great, even in real life. I don't watch, like, never watched the Harry Potter, never watched the Lord of the Rings, but is it occults like superheroes and stuff? Because MCU, I'll die for that. Like, I love those things. But anyways, back to the thing at hand. Dine Out, for me, honestly, a lot of people say they wait like 6 hours for a meal. I never have that experience because I put my Sims in a group. Like, I'll form an instant group, which is another thing I love from Get Together. And then we sit together, we order together, and we have conversations until the food comes. Create a sim here, okay. But this does need a refresh for you to play Dine Out in your own freaking Diner Dash. Is that what they call, you know, that game where you have to make the food, do this, do that? I would love that experience. I love this plant a lot. I love this thing as well. I use it in a lot of my builds. Love this plant. These water walls, absolutely like them. Yeah, and this, what do we call it, wine cellar thing. I really like Dine Out. I even with the bugs, I really do like Dine Out. So I am gonna say Dine Out is lit. It is. I like it. Not popular opinion, but it's okay. Okay, so vampires. I don't do a cult. It came with a new world, so that makes it important to me. But the only thing I love from Dine Out, the gate that this came with. I use it a lot because it's not just vampiric. It is nice. And the other thing that I like the cobwebs when it's old houses and like you're doing makeovers and stuff. But where is it? Where is it? I'm going to show you. Oh, and I like that it came with these things too to kind of like, you know, show weathered houses. I love this. I love the bassinet that it came with. Those two things. It came with a new world. I'm not spending time on this. So for me, vampires is whatever. Whatever. It came with a new world, so I do know it. It's not like I don't know her, but whatever. Moving on. Parenthood. I did like Parenthood. Is this when we got toddlers? Is this right before toddlers? I don't know, but I do like the whole parenting and developing skills and things like that. I like it. And I like these hairstyles for textured hair. Like it, like the things where the kids have the activities. And what I appreciate it most is that a lot of my mothers, like why Stacy and Kira Sims and Little Miss Sam, could build upon that and give me additional items that I like. This, I use it a lot. This, I use it a lot. Where's the TV holder? This, I use it a lot. Where's like the kids' activities tables? Because it allows mods to build up on it and make it better. Oh, and I love these lights too. And what else do I like? I like this activities tables, and I like the homework, and I like where you can ground them and set time where like you gotta come back in the house by this time. I love the wall decor. Like, so for me, the build and buy, yeah, I like it. So for Parenthood, is it a yes? No, it's lit. It's lit. Okay. So next we are going to move on to Jungle Adventure. I love Jungle Adventure. I love Salvadorada. It is a destination world. It is not where your Sims can go live. And it's fine. I wish we could but we can't. And then you can go into the temples and do stuff. I've done it a few times, and again, I take my families here where they can have vacation. There's this section where there's a rope bridge next to a waterfall, and it gives you a romantic aura. How many of my Sims have gotten proposed to there? A lot. And you can go do like different excursions and dig up the ruins and what. I like it. I really like it, and it's a new world for me to decorate. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite plants. And these plants that it came with to hang on the side of your house, and the monstera plant, yes, yeah, yes, I like it. I'm no bull, but like, this is a yas for me. Again, unpopular opinion, but I play my Sims game on a personal level, not for recording, so I will have the time to enjoy more. Remember when I was trying the Let's Play thing on here? You don't really get to enjoy the full experience because you're doing it for the entertainment of others and not really able to immerse yourself as much. So, you know, but on a personal level, love it. Strangerville. Now this is with the crazy people and the mother and stuff. I did a walkthrough of it, and it was good. Would I do it again? Absolutely not. But I like the town of Strangerville. It gives a different feeling, and it's also a beautiful world. If you go up on that hill and look over on the ridge, you feel like you're somewhere in Arizona where the Grand Canyon. It's very nice. Oh, and this here, chef's kiss. Loves it. You know, you get a nice Rasta sim and yes. The clothes and whatever, not my cup of tea. The build and buy stuff, I don't really care. But I like it. I like Strangerville. Twisted Mexi has a mod where you can disable that Strangerville thing if it's a new save file and you don't, you know, you don't want to replay it. So it is what it is. But it is okay for me. It's okay for me. Okay. So let's move on to Realm of Magic. This came with Glimmerbrook and then this other weird place in the sky. It is occults, it's witches, it's this. I did a mini let's play on it and I died every time because I don't know how to duel, and it's just not my forte. But it gave Glimmerbrook, and Glimmerbrook gave us an additional world that we can live in. I use it because I think Glimmerbrook is like right outside of the outdoor retreat area, Granite Falls. So I play on that where I have my Sims living there, and they'll go over to Granite Falls very often because it's like it's next door. Not much I can say about this. So for Realm of Magic, it's whatever. It came with a new world and I like it. Okay, so this on the screen has to do with movie and people going to space and people killing and whatever. I've never watched a movie and I don't understand it, and it lives here, and I'm not wasting one more minute on it. Okay, so next we have Dream Home Decorator. Oh my god, I love this. I wish I could do the let's play with you guys, but I have this sim. Her name is Kavi. She is Indian and she did the Dream Home Decorator, and she's amazing and her personality is nice, and you're like, why are you talking about this when we don't even know what you're talking about? I get it, but I love it. I love decorating. This is my thing. It has bugs, but I see the bugs and I spray the bugs, and then the bugs and I have an agreement, and it works. It works for me. I love it. All the decor items love it. Now I'm very happy that other people who don't use custom content is able to enjoy the separation of a stovetop from an oven. My modders haven't been giving me that for a long time. Shout out to Little Dicka Delicacy and, you know, the others. Yeah, I like it. And now you can use modular furniture. Not gonna waste no time. It is what it is. I love Dream Home Decorator and I simp very hard for it. Very, very hard. Okay, we're coming down to the end. So now we are at the stuff packs. Oh my god, this is a lot of stuff packs. Okay, I'll go fast. Luxury Party. Luxury Party was the first stuff pack, and this is when they were experimenting. Okay, this dress, love this dress. Even though I'm a predominantly CC user, that dress, this thingamabob, you put this on with some leggings, oh, you're ready to go. Not leggings, like tight jeans, love it. Okay, I know a lot of people forget about this pack, but I never forget about the banquet table. When I make my clubs for like, oh, family get together, family reunions. I don't hire people because that just takes forever. I just pull out a banquet table and this, and then my family can use it, or have a house party and your Sims use it. Yes, so luxury party stuff for me, not popular opinion, but I like it. It's not, it is what it is. I like luxury party stuff because it's a staple for me when I'm having house parties. Moving on, perfect patio. This, I'm gonna go real fast now because this is a lot and I'm recording for a long time. But again, from a vantage point of someone who is not doing gameplay for other people, but personal use. Perfect patio stuff. Yeah, okay, this Create a Sim is blah. Don't get it for Create a Sim. These two, get it for these two. These two hedges are gorgeous. Hot tubs, you don't have to get it for it because I think it came in an anniversary update. These patio sets, oh my god, I love it. Honestly, I have a lot from other custom content CC creators, but I still come back to the game default one because I love it. I love that gate. This for an outdoor kitchen, love it. Matches perfectly with this barbecue set. So perfect patio for me. I really do love perfect patio. I think it's lit. Now let us move on to Cool Kitchen. Cool Kitchen came with ice cream, and they came with like the popcorn maker, and it came with other things you already have. So get this on sale. Whatever. It's not my cup of tea. No, it's okay. I use them sometimes, but they're also annoying gameplays. Like, if you have the popcorn maker, your Sims will rather have popcorn than make food if they're starving autonomously. So, whatever. Spooky stuff. Halloween is not my favorite holiday. I know a lot of people love Halloween, and when seasons came in, it made it better because you have the actual Halloween holiday. You can go trick-or-treating. I can't say that I've used this a lot because in real life it really isn't like my specialty either. Like, I don't like being scared and spiders and, you know, but I like the wallpaper and the flooring. Like it. So if it is your thing, it will be lit for you, or it is what it is. But for me personally, it's whatever. Get into your lane. Okay, so next stuff back, movie hangout. Now, I built a house long time ago with this movie hangout stuff back. It's called Lit Boho whatever. Love these sandals, use it a lot. Love that shirt, use it sometimes, and people keep downloading it. I don't know why. I guess it looks good, but this is not like things that you can mix with other packs a lot, so it has its limitations. But I love the big screen that you can watch, and you know, so that like a real theater experience. So for this, it is what it is. It is what it is. You can live with it or live without it, but I integrate a lot in my gameplay. So yeah. Romantic garden stuff. If you like building gardens, this is a pack for you because a lot of things you can do with it. I like the kids' clothes. These two and this dress. Use them a lot. I also use that pants. I didn't even know that's where it came from. So it has a lot of gardening stuff. So if you're like to set up, oh, and I like that kid's swing, and I like a part, but it's not a need for me. So, oh, whatever. Okay, why does spooky stuff keep moving? Stay in your lane. Okay, so now we go to kids' room stuff. I really like this because it came with the Void Critter, which is like Pokemon, and it come with a lot of stuff for kids. And I liked that. I like that. We didn't have toddlers at the time, but I like it, and it has nice little, you know, kid stuff. So I like it for decoration purposes, and you know, so it is what it is. It's nice. It's not lit for me. It's okay. Okay, so next pack is backyard stuff. Now, why couldn't backyard and perfect patio be the same thing? Because I'm thinking they should have been the same thing. Love the slip and slide. Okay, and I love the shorts, and I love that. I use that a lot. So this is something you get when it's on sale. Now, for the build by items, I like this patio thing, but it's not the only thing in the game you can use it for. And it come with the bird thing. Oh, and I love these outdoors. Uh, it's all right. It's still not a staple, so whatever. Yeah. Okay. Next, we have Vintage Glamour. Oh, this is the one that came with the butlers. I like butlers. Not a lot of my household have them because not all of them are extremely wealthy. And butlers are limited. Little Miss Sam has a better butler mod that I use a lot to enhance this. But this nightgown, this dress, use it a lot. Even though it's not CC. Bill mode items. This came with the vanity table. And this, yeah, I like it. And this, I use it a lot. And this wallpaper, I use it a lot. That door, I use it a lot. Okay. Okay. Come on now. Okay, I like this. I do like Vintage Glamour. I use it. I think it's lit. I think it's lit. Okay. Bowling night. Okay. So bowling night, this is another thing that I built. It's on the gallery and people seem to download it a lot. I don't know why. But I think bowling gives your Sims something to do outside the house, which makes it good. It didn't come with another world or anything. But you can make bowling clubs and stuff, and it's mid-century modern decor. So it's something for the Sims to do, so I can appreciate it. And it doesn't come with like a new lot type, which I personally don't mind, because you build a karaoke bar, but it also have bowling. You build a bar, and it also has bowling. So you build a park, and it has a bowling alley. So I like that. I see how it made sense. So for bowling, it is what it is. It's not lit or anything, but it is what it is. Fitness stuff pack. This is where you can get more higher quality exercise equipment. If this climbing wall was just shorter, it would be good, because even the tallest wall height, it still struggles. It comes with, you know, updated gym equipment, but you already have gym equipment in the game, so you know. So yeah, so for me, the fitness stuff back, the whatever. Moving on to toddler stuff. Oh my gosh, when toddlers came and then these things came for the toddlers, I use each and every one of these Maxis provided clothing item except this ugly pants all the time. And then, oh, this hairstyle. It gives my CC creators things to build upon. I use every single one of these things, even the ugly ball pit, a lot of love. So for me, everything that I can get for the toddlers, yes. Okay, next we have Laundry Day. This is a community voted stuff back. Now Laundry Day adds more realism to the game. You gotta do laundry. You gotta add it in your schedule and do laundry. You can create a club, a laundry club, and people do laundry for you. This hairstyle, absolutely love it. I wish I could have it in alpha. I think it is. I don't know. These pants, use it all the time, even though it is not alpha. These, I love them. These wedges, yes. Espadrilles, yes. The laundry items on the wall and stuff, yeah. Laundry Day, I am here for it. Adds realism to my game, so it's a yes for me. Okay, my first bet. This is the controversy in the Sims community. It adds more stuff for your pets, and I would definitely say, you know, I like it. These blinds are gorgeous. Love it, but there are custom content creators who gave me other options. These things, they're okay, like the hamsters and whatever. I would say don't keep things alive. But because it's dependent on one pack for another pack, I don't know her. I know her because I use those stuff, but I'm gonna put it down there. I don't know her. Because my custom content creators also give me, you know, clothing for my pups. So, yeah. Moschino stuff. Moschino Vasante. Okay, I love that we can take pictures. This goes well with the Get Famous pack. I believe it's not dependent on, but they collaborated with Moschino, gave us some stuff. Love the Moschino industrial items. So, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a need. Like, whatever. But it's okay. Next, we have Tiny Living. Oh my god, I love Tiny Living, where you can create tiny little houses and get like bonus points and stuff. And then they have like the Murphy bed and things like that. And I really like it. It doesn't come with a new world, but it comes with all these like compact furniture. Could they do more? Absolutely. Missed opportunity. But Tiny Living for me, plus Off the Grid, plus Eco Lifestyle, plus Dream Home Decorator. Need I say more? Tiny Living. I sip hard for Tiny Living. Okay? Okay. So let's come back. We have Nifty Knitting. I've never knitted anything in this game. But this hairstyle, yes. Because it's a hobby, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. It is on my list of things to do. But I do like the decor items, how you can build. I have built knitting rooms, don't get me wrong. But I just haven't had time yet for my Sims to participate. So it is what it is for me right now. I haven't really used it much, but it can be nice. So I've heard. Paranormal. This is another cult. I know some people really love this. Like, really. I have not done one thing with this game pack. I love this outfit. I have this in real life. Same top and wear with denim shorts. Yes. The items in here are also okay. I've never seen them because I've never gone through it. But I bought it for this plant. Yeah, I bought the pack for this plant, and I also like that. So for this, for me personally, it's whatever. Okay, so now we move on to the holiday items. Do we have a holiday item, like free stuff? The holiday things with Christmas trees and a guitar and whatever. So I'm not simping hard, but it's like base game. So let's just put it right there. No, put it right there. There you go. Okay, and then we have these kits. Now kits are kits. Kits are just stuff, things. They have the throwback fit stuff, where I'm just gonna do all these at once, where you get like 90s clothes and stuff. It is what it is for me. I don't, yeah, whatever. The country kit, it's nice. It is not my style of building, but I like to put things like this in here, like in an old kitchen, and then I have to come do over the kitchen, so it gives me somewhere to build from. However, if you're gonna get Cottage Living, you don't need this because it's basically the same meshes. Okay? Bust the dust. Bust the dust. Every time I say I want to turn this off in my game, I'm like, no, but houses get dirty if you don't clean it. So like laundry day, I like it because it really gives you things to do. Now, the algorithm was overbearing when it first came out and people like really complained about it. I don't care for the dust bunny stuff because that's not real. So yeah, but based on some mods that I have to help this out, I like Busted Up. Courtyard Oasis stuff. I love this. I'm not a great builder, but I appreciate downloading lots that has this architecture because it brings in a different culture into the system, into the game, and I appreciate it. Industrial Love Kit. This came out the other day. Oh, they took that down. Where they showed a window that wasn't really a window. But if you want that window, Illogical Simmer came to our rescue and created the window so you can have it in your game. I haven't gotten a chance to fully play with this yet, but I like the concept. I absolutely love it. I think they should just do an update and just give it all to us for free because they made such a big boo-boo when they say they'll fix the window. So with that being said, let us come over and look. So Bust the Dust, Bust the Dust, Jesus, Bust the Dust is a yas for me. Country Kitchen is whatever. This, I don't know her because I don't use it. This, I really like. And the, what was this again? The industrial stuff, it is what it is for me. And there is how I rank as a person who does personalized gameplay for myself, how I enjoy the kits. So if you, there is Shani, go by Viva YT. Go ahead and follow her. She has great YouTube videos as well. She's one of my common simmers that I watch. That way I just want to feel calm and relaxed. Yes. So these I simp hard for. Base game is a default. Free stuff, whatever. Seasons, Island Living, Spa Day, Dream Home Decorator, and Tiny Living. Yeah. Eco Lifestyle. I simp hard for Eco Lifestyle. I do. But if I... Okay, Eco Lifestyle. Should I put you up here? Should I put you up here? I really love you. But yeah. I love Eco Lifestyle. I love it. All these I really do need to have to play with. These, yes, these add further realism to your game. You can have your pets go on some vacations. You know, these down here is okay. If you want to just add more gameplay, go ahead and do that. These, yeah, you can get the things from here. However, this get to work thing with the clubs makes everything possible. So I'm gonna move that up there. Everything else down here, it is what it is. You can find stuff from here, there. Whatever, absolutely not needed unless you're getting it gifted or almost free. These, don't buy them. Okay, well, thank you, sweeties. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if this helps you any at all. I will come back soon with the Let's Build a Save file. Thank y'all for waiting for me. Love you, sweetie. Bye.